Hey everybody, so before WellStack gets too far away, I wanted to download my brain, do a quick video with thoughts from the conference, and just give my initial takeaways from the past couple days in Scottsdale. So first of all, what an awesome time of just connection. There were so many people from the whole hashtag fintech community on Twitter especially that I have met online and in some cases followed online for years, like Alex Jalakian of Lake Avenue. I've followed this dude on Twitter for forever, and we became Facebook friends and whatnot. But this is the first time we actually got to meet and hang out in person, and there were a ton of people like that. I can't list everybody, but you know who you are. If you are wondering if you are on the list of people I was stoked to see, you are on the list of people. So we'll just leave it at that. But there's so many people that I got to connect with for the first time, which was awesome. It was a connection networking event like no other. And I think partially because of that, but also some other ways, it was not kind of your typical conference. There was just a tremendous positivity and energy that you could just feel in the crowd and in the people gathered there. I'm not saying other industry events aren't positive or anything, but it was definitely a more energetic feel to WellStack than a lot of other events that I kind of attend to. It was not kind of static or tamped down in any way. He was very, very energetic, and you heard that positivity of that just expressed by a lot of the people there. A couple times, like Nina O'Neill, who was on the social media panel, said, it's about collaboration, not competition. And I think it's awesome to see that kind of viewpoint really taking root among advisors who are not seeing each other as competition for assets, but they're seeing each other as friends that they can lean on and work together with so that they can all collaboratively build better businesses and reach more people and help more people. And that's one of the reasons I'm so stoked to be working in this industry right now, is seeing that is super cool. And I was talking to Amelia Garland on the last day from CityWire, and we were just catching up about our experiences at the conference. And she's like, "This is so good. I don't want this conference to end yet." And I've not really felt that way about a conference before, but I totally agreed. Usually, I'm an introvert, right? So I, by day two, halfway through day two of a conference, I am ready for that puppy to end. I've been talking to people for 36 straight hours. I'm tired from travel. I haven't slept much, so I just am wanting to go back to my hotel and sleep for a half day. But I didn't really get that sort of vibe today for myself, and I think it was largely because of the people there. I was just super energized by the people I was talking to, new people I was meeting, old friends that I was catching up with, people I haven't seen in a couple years. Felt like everybody was there. Everybody that I care about in the industry almost was present. And it was cool to get all those different people together from all advisory shops and tech firms and wherever, other consultants. It was cool. And I think that positivity extended through into the panels. I noticed that there's very much I think, a focus on personal development as much as on business development. So not everything was about the nuts and bolts and the technical kind of investing approaches to things. It was about getting into conversations with people about how you build a business that serves your life, not build a life that serves your business. And that's an important thing for business owners, I think, to continually be talking about and be reminded of. And I think it was really well said by Joe Duran in one of the last panels of the conference. He said hey, take care of yourself and be kind. And I can't think of a better motto to build your firm by than that right there. Less than 10 words. And that's an ethos to live by. But very cool. I can't end any sort of WellStack recap without talking about the firms in the tech showcase though. And I wrote them down because there were 10, I think, and my memory, it's not what it used to be. It's starting to slip. But you had Naviplan by Advicent, who kicked it all off. They did a great job. I love what Advicent's doing with their UI updates and really focusing on CX. And obviously, Advicent threw that killer light up the vault party. That was cool to see. Super fun people to hang out with. You had Altruist, who I don't know where you guys get your shirts from, what vendor you use, but I picked up this t-shirt at the booth, and guys, it is like the perfect fit of how I like my t-shirts to be. So thank you, whoever you're using. Awesome. In addition to all the cool, tech and disruptive ideas that you're bringing to the industry, I cannot appreciate a good t-shirt more. And you had Performer, you had Function 4, Halo Investing. I thought it was super cool. Halo Investing had a guy walking around in a Halo Master Chief helmet, which I thought was great branding. And like as a millennial, I grew up playing Halo, so instantly I was like, yeah, this is cool. I can get on with this. But then you had Harness Wealth, you had Helios, you had Koifin, Y Charts, who's doing some cool things. All these firms are doing cool things. And of course Tulip from Daniel Crosby, Brinker Capital. And I gotta give a shout out to Daniel again for some Tulip swag he sent me. These headphones, branded Tulip, check that out. Like, music to me is an everyday essential part of my life. So for Daniel to like send me these cool Tulip branded headphones, I mean, I got my band posters, my guitars, my amps and everything in my office. So it's a part of me. So like a super thoughtful, super personal thing to get. So Daniel, thank you, man. Love to see what's going to go on and happen with Tulip from here on out. I encourage all of you to go through that list of the firms that were in the tech showcase, from Advicent on down to Tulip. Everybody, check them all out, see what they're all about, get familiar with what is on the come up with tech in the industry. And if you weren't at WealthStack this year, check out 2020. I know that I'm going to be there. Absolutely, this is going to be a must attend every year. Everybody did a great job putting it together. The execution was flawless. The more I talk about it, the more stoked I get about it. So I gotta wrap up this video because it is super long. This is probably the longest video I've ever done. But there is my quick, not so quick, WealthStack recap. I'll have some more thoughts, writing an article about the conference here later. But that's it. I want to know like how you guys felt about it. If you weren't there, like what's the kind of vibe that you got from afar and how you felt just watching things on Twitter maybe. And let's catch up, keep the conversation going. Don't let it die with the event. Keep building each other up, keep that positivity going online now that we've had this event offline when we were hanging out in person. So that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everyone that I got to meet at WealthStack. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. There's so many advisors and just help me understand your business better and what I can do to support the industry and help you guys out. So that's it. Take care, everybody.